Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Twin Show.
We're twinning.
We're twinning.
See this, guys? The twinning is real.
Twinning. Real twinning. We would have been a little later even. I was going to run up and make some changes to the wardrobe as well, but I'm like, no, we'll get that next time. But
we'll just dress alike every time it's just us.
Exactly.
Just to annoy everybody.
Just so people are like, what are they doing? Are they 12?
Maybe we are.
Part of us
are. What of it? Your mama. That's a 12 comeback, right? Your mama.
Yeah, your mama. Oh my gosh. I'm looking through, see if any questions came through while we were backstage here. But hello every morning.
Hello every morning. Hi everybody. Oh look, Charlie's here. Oh, she left.
Oh, Charlie
jumped off as soon as I said that.
Charlie wanted to twin with us.
She had a little hat on too.
Aww.
Oh, Jan King has on a little hat. Hey.
You got the memo.
Hi, Deanne. Deanne DFL Rock says we're looking good.
Woo.
It's
Hi,
a whole
Jeff.
thing, guys.
Jeff's in the house.
This is, you should tell them about the hat history. This isn't just a matter of us. I mean, the hats were purchased.
Yeah. So when Lisa came to visit me here in Colorado Springs, we did some shopping, or we were being consumers.
Right.
Consumers on a budget, and we found these hats.
Yeah.
We're like, yep, has to happen. So there you go.
So there you go.
There you go.
End of the story.
Okay. I don't. Oh gosh. Aries girl says, those hats look like the soldiers wore in Sound of Music.
Oh boy.
All right. Well,
that's something to think about. All right.
Yeah. So it was going to be on, as you guys noticed, it was Kevin's week on Kevin's channel. In fact, did you open it up for your channel too? So it's on live on your channel right now too?
I think it has to be the host that does that.
No, you do it from your side.
Can I do it over here?
Yeah. It should be up in the right-hand corner.
I don't see anything. I see end broadcast. I'm not hitting that.
Okay, but you don't see the other part?
Do I hit edit?
No, it should be a big box. So apparently we'll figure it out. But anyway, just checking. All right, you guys. Thank you for the questions coming in and everybody popping in. It's like we have.
I'm wondering, is it an issue because I'm logged in as the sidekick? So
I don't think so.
No, I don't know.
It should still work. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We should have figured that out before we went live.
Yeah. We should next time. All right. The theme today. Good question, Nancy. So today is we are going wild today because Kevin's not here. So girls gone wild. And
oh, it's not that kind of party. No? I mean, I didn't know. What are we doing?
You have layers. It's poker.
It's like playing strip poker. You got to put on the winter
layers. You never really get down.
You just
Girls Gone Wild today, and Intuitive's Gone Wild. Thank you, Debsy. That was the name of it. And so we're answering all questions. So everything, it's open game, and mediumship question, anything, it's all open. Personal, political, current, and It's all open.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm just Deb Z. There's limits on that for Deb Z. That's all I'm saying. Just because.
What's Debsy saying?
Oh, nothing yet.
Okay.
It's just anticipation. I love Deb. I love.
Well, it's probably the Intuitives Gone Wild thing. So
I'm just playing, Deb. All right. All right. So here's some questions coming in.
yeah.
Sorry. You
Oh,
take it.
my bad. Okay, we're
Got it,
both
got it. Okay.
we're both all over it.
Now I feel like, and I did start. James had something we can start with today already, and so we can dive into that. But again, welcome everybody. That's a new nickname, Pamela. Okay.
Yeah, everybody's got a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Deb. Okay.
And how long are we going to do this for today? Like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of questions coming in.
Oh, that's good. So we'll just start whatever, we're just, whatever comes, we'll just go through, and it might not be in order, but we'll hit them.
Yes, no particular order, guys. Nothing like that. So we're just going to choose questions at random.
But we do like to start out like this. And
Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah, Katharine Hepburn.
That's a good one.
Could we bring
that's a good one.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and dive in.
This is another individual who I believe is a very female forward, quite activist, right?
Yes.
Very independent.
I think this is so appropriate too, because she wore pants.
Right.
It's
the whole thing. Yeah.
Yes, it was a whole thing, I think, with her, because she came in, she's wearing pants, and she was making sure that I saw the pants, like really and pushing the norms, pushing the social norms.
Definitely ahead of her time.
Mm-hmm.
And if we want to go there with the Hollywood stuff, I think that she was someone who managed to develop enough of a presence for herself and a reputation to where she could kind of call her own shots, which is like so not the norm back then for women, right?
It's interesting. People try to. She's saying that people tried to make excuses to her behavior, her choices, with narratives. And it's so funny. I'm wearing Change the Narrative shirt today. They would create these narratives to help them kind of be okay with what she was doing. It wasn't just the pants, but that's just a symbol of her. And that, like, oh, she just goes to the beat of her own drum, or, like a different drummer or whatever, any types of things like that. But she's saying, no, I was living my true self. And I was living out my true self, but also she knew that she was pushing some of these social norms. And she wanted to. She had some insight there.
There's something about with the phrase of you, and this is just because it's something I know, for you to say that she was pushing, it made me venture into the whole pushing the envelope thing. And that's kind of a piloting term that's a derivative, as far as I know, guys. I'm just throwing it out there. I feel like that's a phrase that comes from pilots pushing the envelope. Now, I do know she had a relationship with who was that guy? The eccentric guy who flew.
Interesting. Yeah.
Uh,
This is all new to me.
You all know. And it never even occurred to me till you said that phrase.
Oh, someone will tell us.
I'll have to do a Google.
Brooke says that she had to use back entrances at hotels because she refused.
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes.
Oh yeah, Richie said it. Oh, and okay, now everybody's saying it now. Yeah, Howard Hughes. So
okay.
yeah, she had a relationship with Howard Hughes, and he loved that about her. Mm-hmm. I do know that her, she didn't fit the stereotype of a female back.
Yeah,
and
Brooke is saying here that she had to use the back entrances to hotels because she refused to comply with the hotel dress code of only dresses for women. How ridiculous.
Right.
Holy cow. And
I'm not sure if that pushing the envelope, if that's really the origin, but it really did lead me toward that.
So interesting because I didn't really know any of this in regards to the pants thing or any of it. So she came in with the pants thing. I'm like, okay, pants. And I knew that, and I flashed back to, I remember seeing her pictures and she's always in pants, but I didn't know it was a thing until she was just saying it right now.
Right.
But there's a whole underneath thing here. She really was making a statement. And it's in this.
Yeah, she paved the way. I'm feeling in a lot of different ways, not just in Hollywood. I just think that her disposition was something that was very progressive.
Yeah,
females back then. So,
she's showing she also didn't. She was not afraid to get her hands dirty. I see her in the garden. I see her literally working in her yard herself, like not afraid to get down and dirty. And I feel like that's also a symbol for her as well. Symbolic to her. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for.
Yeah. And I got a playfulness too, as well.
Yes.
There's a playfulness with her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love it.
That was a good one.
Pamela says, but she came from old money and she still had issues regarding her place in society.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's figuring stuff out. All right. I feel like I wanted to go, since we're in this kind of realm right now. A message from RBG. And I think that's interesting because Mary Ann, and so I'm going to do a little, just for a minute, I'm going to do a little costume exchange here. Hold on.
What? What?
Doing a little costume exchange here.
Oh gosh.
In honor of this question, but I'll come back to it. All right, here we go. So I have this hat, Notorious RBG, that was just sent to me. I just opened it yesterday.
Oh, cute.
Yes, from Mary Ann. So, and her fur baby sent this to me. So I'm excited. I can't believe this question came through at DN.
That's perfect.
Yeah. All right. So for this question, RBG, and we have, I'll scoot this so you guys. Here, I'll lift this up. So how do I lift it up for y'all so you can see?
Everybody loves the hat.
Yay. Maybe we can do something like this so you guys can see her.
There she
There
is.
she is. So we'll double duty here. She's going like, oh, and we have her back there as well.
Hi, Judge Ginsburg.
But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that was nice of her to show me that. I feel like this is Kavanaugh. He's on the Supreme Court, correct? Kavanaugh's the guy who, okay, I can see his face. I believe it's Kavanaugh. And he's running from something. So he keeps looking back over his shoulder. He's trying to get away. He's running from something. She's showing me. It is hot on his tail. And he's going to have to face some consequences, is what she's saying here.
I wrote down, most will lie, but some will fall.
Oh.
That's interesting.
That
yeah,
is interesting.
there's something to that. Yeah. Most will lie, but some will fall.
Will fall.
So I think that kind of goes along the lines of what we've all really been saying with the readings. I think something big is going to drop.
Something big is coming. And
Something
I feel
big
like
is coming. Yeah.
I feel like why she brought that scene in with Kavanaugh is because we're all like, I cannot believe that our well-being, our country, our everything is in the hands of these people.
Yeah.
And she wants us to know that it not for very much longer. And then they're going to adjust the whole way this all takes place in regards to seating people on so that is coming as well.
Lots of reevaluating, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also getting something about a significant female falling. Whatever your definition of significant is. But there's a female attached to what I'm feeling over here with this fall. I mean, there are a few, right?
Yeah, but there's one.
Hi, JJ.
There's one significant one. JJ's here.
Yes, there's one significant one.
JJ, did you get the link? Did I send you? I might not have sent the link. I was a little frazzled. I'll send you the link, JJ. What else here with?
I mean, I can do it if you're clicking around.
Oh, okay, I'm just seeing what else she has. Yeah, she's showing me things being signed, and some big changes coming in. She wants us not to. She wants us to put our energy in hopeful places, not into the downfall. Like we focus a lot on. We focus our energies on like, oh my God, blah, 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 I can't believe. And she wants us to focus on the hope and the changes, the positive changes coming in, and that will help in the shift in general. If everybody's focused on that, right?
Right. Oh, and someone in there, excuse me, said something about Kevin. Yeah, Kevin was unable to join us today, guys.
Oh yeah,
because this is actually the day for all of us to be on Kevin's channel. So Debbie stepped up and said, I'll just have it on my channel.
We'll do it. Yeah.
We're just answering all questions and not just the norm. So
yeah. So Maddie, in that, Maddie's feeling that something big is coming, happening, intense and difficult to bear daily. So when you get into that energy of kind of like, oh, here's another day of this, be purposeful and intentional about step. And literally, if you need to take a step forward or wherever, take that step and step into the intention of the positive changes coming in.
Right. Because there are positive ones, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we all say a change, it doesn't mean it's going to be something that's just completely horrible.
Yeah.
Positive stuff coming too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's leaving with this: do your part, however that looks like for you. Just continue to do your part, whether it is just taking moments out of the day to place positive intention for change, for equality, for all the things that we are fighting for, basically. Even if it's that's powerful, she says. Powerful intention changes things. All right. Any more over there?
No, I just feel like there's just a lot of emphasis on just using your own critical thinking with everything that's going on, and every little bit counts.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be so extreme, right? But yeah, just be receptive and be open, and it's okay to question things. Question what you need to question.
Yeah.
But
yeah. We're supposed to question. That's what leads to positive change.
Exactly.
As well.
Exactly.
So, and knowledge is power.
That's right.
Thank you, RBG. I'm a big fan. She's like, yes.
Get your little pom poms.
Oh gosh.
You RBG.
Yeah. All right. Back to today's outfit.
Oh, we switched back. Well, I was ready to,
Oh no.
if you want to keep that one on, that was fine.
No, we got this. We got our thing going. Viviani, thank you.
It'd be awesome if for every question we each had a hat of some sort that related to it. It's like, oh, pollution. Hold on, I've got a hat. Let me find my hat.
All right. So let's go back to the questions here. Do you want to choose one next, or?
Oh, go for it. I trust you.
Okay.
Unless you need a break. Do you need a break?
Okay, some of these I'd like to hold until JJ's on here. JJ come on a little earlier at the end, because I feel like she's good at some of these questions as well. Like Annie Bear's question. There's some of these personal questions I feel.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
JJ would bring in some beautiful input as well. So we'll save some of those. How about Craig? Here we go. Since we're kind of tapping into the mediumship part here right now. Yay, Terry says we all have our hats on too.
Yay.
Yay.
Wait, it's so funny. It's like you give me control, Debbie, but you don't let me have the
control. Oh yeah, it's all yours. I'm releasing all control. Okay. Craig, hi Craigie Poo.
Craigie Poo.
Freebird Spirit was my mom. Freebird Spirit was my mom with me in California when I visited Sunland, California. This is where she spent time in her youth. And then the other part of that is her name was Martha.
All right, you do the. I'm going to scroll up because Sweet and Salty said, "Did you see my questions?"
Okay.
Look for that.
Okay, so let me know if this is her, Craig, and this could be symbols, because a lot of times they'll come in using types of symbols to also bring in messages right away. But she's showing me literally with gloves, garden gloves on, and a big bonnet thing, and gardening. She's showing me so, and she has this beautiful that, like, she she loves that. Like, that brings her joy. But again, she's showing me really taking care and pulling the weeds and really caring about her garden area, whether it's flowers or whatever she was gardening. Now, if this, okay, yes, she liked to garden. Well, she is also bringing a message in with this gardening. She loved this part about this. It's significant about allowing things to grow. You kind of take out and she's saying yes, that was her. Okay. But she's also bringing this message in for you, Craig. When you take away the undergrowth, the weeds and stuff, it really allows the all the energy of the soil and the oxygen and everything to go towards the plant that need to grow. So if you're growing this plant, flowers or whatever, so she's saying it's the same with us. So I'm not sure if she's giving you a message here to kind of, sometimes there's things that it's just, and she's showing me like even cleaning out your closet, how wonderful that is releasing that energy that is not serving you, right? And you release things, and how wonderful that is, even in the action of cleaning out a closet or organizing something. And so she's bringing that message to you. I'm going to leave that message with you, Craig, to know where to kind of place it for you. But I love it. I mean, that's a good reminder to understanding how that energy and stuff like that and growth. But
so Craigie Poo, hello. And I put down, well, obviously mom is always with you, but I was getting this whole feeling of baking bread. I feel like that's either a metaphor for something, or that's something that mom liked to do. And it could just be a metaphor for the symbolism of, like, just home, that home, all those aromas and things that kind of remind you of home, right? But I have her singing songs, and I wrote down kaleidoscope of color. So again, sometimes I think things come in for me that maybe is a reminder of how to relay things to other people. So kaleidoscope of color it's reminding me a lot about the warmth and the love and the embrace and all of that. And I also put down remain inquisitive. So if you are someone that just loves to know things and learn things, I think that's something that she really loved about you, and that might be something you picked up from her. But definitely remain inquisitive. The kaleidoscope of color I'm going back to now, and back to that warmth. There's something about that. I think it's maybe the imagery of it. It's just like such a beautiful something.
Yeah, it gives me the chills. I love it. And he says she loved cooking, especially for others. So that is confirmation as well.
Cool.
Let's see. Yeah. She loves you, Craig. Oh, I love her endearingness towards you that she's kind of showing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's your biggest fan. I can tell you that.
Oh, huge cheerleader. Yeah.
Huge. Blessings to you, Craig. She loved this Southern California, especially in the 50s and 60s.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Jumping on over, we have Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Will Canada and the U.S. make a new railroad system that doesn't allow so many accidents? Right, Cheryl? I mean, it's
Oh, with all the derailments and stuff going
all
on.
that stuff happening. And again, I'm reminded that things that just aren't working will come to the surface. If it's not working anymore, problems will surface. So
Right.
the proper changes will be made. I feel that they already are working on a new system. I think they were before this. However, I feel like because of this, maybe some more funding will come their way.
There's something about the money for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot about, it's not so much the system is failing, it's the maintenance of the system that's failing. It's the upkeep. It's
The upkeep, right.
Yeah, there's something about that. Like it's a good system, but it's not consistent.
I just heard people got too greedy.
Yeah. And
People
too
got greedy.
complacent too. Too
Mhm.
complacent.
Complacent and greedy at the
Yeah,
top.
there's something about that for sure.
Infrastructure. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, that's the word. Yep. Okay. Do you want to pick one?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not?
Why the hell not?
Why not? You guys, I need to turn my heater on. We're
Okay.
gonna go tomorrow. It's cold.
Let's see. Here's a good one. From Catherine. How was the Waco rally? Like, how was it?
Oh yeah, this is our train hat. We're conductors.
Oh, we do kind of look like conductors.
We're conductors.
Woo-woo. People all over the world.
Okay. Catherine? Hi, Catherine. How was the Waco rally? Didn't only one person show up or something? Or
I do know that people left kind of early.
yeah.
I know that.
No, one person showed up to New York when he called for people.
For that.
And you guys remember, when did I read on it a couple of times, and I got it was the word I got was pathetic, and basically that's what it was. Pathetic.
Pretty much that's it.
All right.
Hang on. I'll be back in a second. Sorry.
No worries.
I'll be right back.
We're going to talk about Waco rally.
Waco.
The rally. I didn't see anything about it, but I bet other people maybe saw. But Lisa said that people left early. But let me see if I get any intuitive stuff coming in regards to. Yeah. Okay. So people are, what I'm sensing the energy, I'm getting the word disillusionment. So there was some disillusionment there. Promised one thing, got another. But then you have the diehards too, right? But people are getting disillusioned, you guys, in regards to 45. They're becoming disillusioned. And I was told to use this deck. So that's what I'm going in on. I haven't used it in a while. The deck of character.
Oh my gosh, that's what I've got.
Okay, because they just used the deck of character. Okay, we're gonna get the whole show here, Catherine.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, the Russian backing is gone. Terry said that's the whole energy shift there. Patience, right, Deanne? Okay. Some of these people who are sticking in there, they really, they come from a place of really needing to hold on to some belief here that fits their narrative. And again, change the narrative to the point of making the ridiculous sound sane.
Right.
It's pretty impressive how they hold on to this. But it's because they're coming from their own brokenness, and it helps them at some level. So that's the way we can pray for them, that they are healed. from their brokenness. It's hard. Human experience is hard, guys.
Huh?
The human experience is hard.
Right.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot of random stuff over here.
You sent her the link, right?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
JJ? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I haven't seen her in the chat, so.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you guys, I can't get any more clearer than these cards coming in.
Oh, go ahead.
We have, the whole thing is just, it's all sinking. He's sinking. He knows it. The knife is in his back. Well, whatever. The knife is whatever, holding him down. It's an ending for him. Ending. All that he speaks is all, again, disillusioned. People walked away disillusioned.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I got the dragon, total hot air with anything coming out.
There
of
you go. Mm-hmm.
I also do think that he feels like he is being watched. And I think that he thinks whenever he's in the public eye, that's a positive for him. But it can very well backfire on him as well. I got the claw, and I think that's him just grasping at straw.
He's grasping. Yep.
Desert. He's losing a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of that going on too. And I think I got the nervousness, the guts card,
Mm-hmm.
and punch. Lots of defensiveness too. So all the insecurities are really coming out with each.
Are surfacing.
Yeah.
And but again, what my spirit team was saying, the best way to help with this whole energy is to pray for brokenness in people.
Yeah.
To be healed. Yeah. All right.
JJ's down there.
JJ,
get up here.
Woo-woo.
Hi. Good to see you. Hat.
Oh, thank you for coming in with your gray hat to match.
That's right.
Yeah, I was you mentioned hat and I'm like, oh, maybe that's what today will be about. So they're like,
oh, look at the rainbow. We almost wore rainbow shirts.
Yeah. Yep. So it's all about the different hats we wear.
Love that.
Oh,
yeah.
The different hats we wear. I love it. Ooh, that just gave me the chills.
We do.
Okay, so we're going to go here, and I wanted to go to...
Yeah, you pick the next
one.
Annie, it would be funny if we actually had a card that said dumpster fire. That would be a funny card.
There are cards like
there's
that.
There's a dumpster and a fire card.
Fire. We all can get them together. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. I wanted to go here. And then there was that other question specific. Oh, Annie Bear had the question. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Annie Bear, they definitely have the dumpster fire in here. Mm-hmm. So funny. Okay, Deb Z. It's been a year since Mom passed. Oh, Deb, hugging you.
I feel like.
Yeah. Sending you love right this second.
Is that when was the anniversary of that? Is that like this week?
Hey, Deb.
Yeah, I feel like when I saw that, I have a lot of emotion coming with that one. I want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Deb, a lot of that, and I understand a lot of that because
the 23rd.
Oh,
it was on the 23rd. Yeah.
Okay. It's like at a certain point you were your mom's protector, right? And it's kind of hard to let go of sometimes.
Yeah. She's showing me, Deb, like pulling a cup, a mug down out, and like sitting down with a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, sitting with you. She's showing me kind of sitting with you in that energy. It's almost like, and I don't know if this is symbolic for her now or when she was here, but she's showing me, it was like when you knew when she took that mug out that it was going to be a time of contemplating or talking something through, or just sharing with one another, spilling the tea, or however that was. So I don't know if, again, if that was symbolic for when she was here, or if she's just sharing that symbol now. She's also showing, I have a feeling she's making me feel like I kind of missed things. Like I wasn't always aware of everybody, like what everybody else was feeling or doing. I was more, I kind of disassociated, a feeling of disassociation to, I mean, she tried, but because of that disassociation feel with her, she didn't always realize maybe what you were going through. But the reason she's bringing that in is she's aware of that. And
I like beats.
Sorry.
is that big butts?
That's my alarm. Yes. Yes. It's time for me to start thinking about coming on the live.
That is funny.
I think that's kind of appropriate because I think Mom might have dug that. I'm not even kidding.
That's hilarious.
That's a funny little interruption there.
Oh my God.
Debsy, your mom brought in a funny song for
I
everyone.
think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catherine, thank you. Blessings to you.
There's something funny about that.
Like, what's happening?
Jeez.
Okay, so Debsy says, JJ, how appropriate. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's
It felt right.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous.
So Deb, the stuff I've got for you over here, I think it is all about love. I did get the Ace of Cups here. You know, I mean, look at that. Lots of love there between the two of you. So many similarities, so many differences. I think it would just kind of ebb and flow with that with you guys. But there was definitely an understanding always. I think she wants you to be mindful and pay attention to the choices ahead of you. I got the Seven of Cups. I think there's going to be a lot of different paths for you to take, and it's okay to open up and do that. I think that since she's been gone, maybe you feel like you're kind of holding yourself back on certain things, and she's saying, "Don't do that because I'm here for you." Right? Protect yourself. Four of Swords in the little nest, like a little cocoon. Mom's with you on that. And I also got
time.
yeah, and I got the Three of Cups too. And that makes me feel like aside from you and Mom, there's like a third party. There's like a little team aspect here is what I'm feeling with that. So hope that resonates. And then my last one I got is the Queen of Wands. So I think it's just kind of getting yourself out there and
you got the Lisa card.
That's right. Yeah, you got the Lisa card. You got the Lisa card at the end. So that's great.
Yay.
Yeah, just really get out there and try new things. It's okay. It's okay. You have permission. If that's something you're needing, you got it. So that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, and that really goes along too with that Four of Swords.
I got
Doing your thing.
a very, very quick like that you were stuck in the mud, but it's only because of the tears falling. And it made the ground wet, was the first part of that. And then I was thinking about what Annie said. Annie had asked a question at a different time, not today, about what is it? The heart code meditation. And it has something to do with your guides, with your helpers and your ancestors, Debsy. So we'll bring in some of the energy for the heart codes to come in. It's kind of like they're showing me like an old pickup, and we're gonna like put the battery cables up and get her going.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Mom, my brother and I were the threesome."
Threesome.
There's that
Yeah,
threesome.
there you go.
That's
I
cool.
love it. Yeah.
Thanks, Sharon Sight, for posting all of our stuff.
Yes, she loved being your mom, but it was almost like a friend. Like she treated it more like on a friendship. Of course, she was your mom, but she also treated it like a friendship. I love that. I love that energy she's bringing in right now with that feeling.
Awesome.
Oh, she loves you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you to Martha, right? Her name was Martha. What's her name? Martha?
Oh,
was her
to
name?
Mom's name?
Oh, what was Deb's mom's name?
I think I missed Deb's mom.
I missed. Okay, Martha was Craig's mom's, but I missed your mom's name. Okay.
You're welcome, Deb Z.
Okay.
JJ, you want to pick one? Or?
No, I got up at 2:00 this morning, so yeah, no, I won't.
JJ's like, no.
I'm doing what I can do.
It's like, you're lucky I'm sitting here.
I will not be reading or picking.
No worries. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, Annie Bear was the one I was thinking
Oh,
of.
you got one? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, it happened again, Annie. I got big yes I every time I see this. Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Good job getting in that trench and with your shovel. That's what I'm getting. Yes.
Yes. What they're showing me, Annie Bear, to kind of bring this into this realm for you, the mind, body, spirit, and the connection to it. They're wanting you to get a piece of string or a piece of yarn or whatever, something that's long, and I want you to physically cut it. Okay. And so that physical action is going to also kind of bring it all together for you. That finality of it, right? Cutting that.
I want to cut some stuff now too.
Yeah, right.
That feels good just thinking
right?
about it.
Yes, cut. Mm-hmm.
That's a cutting party. Let's all do
Cutting party. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let that stuff go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And blessings to you. Good job, Annie.
Yeah.
So it's the great thing about this is you moving in this direction is also, you're connected to this family here. Now you can see us all. We're all like, we want to go cut something too. Mm-hmm. So your action in this is also providing an open door for us to take action in our own generational trauma. So thank you. Okay.
Do I keep freezing up? My computer's doing something weird over here.
My computer just skipped or something.
Oh, really?
Okay, mine did too.
Well, it's just all the energy, guys. Okay.
It did again.
Pamela has a question here. Will ex-President Karen be indicted this week?
Are those nicknames that I don't know anything about?
Right.
So will 45 be indicted this week?
45.
Aaron,
45 is being a Karen.
you guys are clever.
Right.
They are clever. I'm telling you.
I'm just
Sometimes
like,
I
I'm like,
can't
was
even say the
Karen
name.
part of the? Was Karen part of like a school board thing or something?
Hi, I live in Missouri. Will Karen go away? She's part of our public school system. That's hilarious.
Can all the Karens please go away?
All Karens, please step.
Except our Karen, who's not.
That's
Except
the
not a
Karen we
Karen.
love. Yeah.
Except our Karen, who's not a Karen.
No, she's not. Isn't
Okay.
that terrible? Way to have your name.
I hate
just
that.
turn into
I
a
hate
whole-
that for the Karens. I hate
Way
that
for your name to be a movement. You know, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I usually replace it with 45. I'll just say
Got it.
45. Because some of the nicknames the family comes up with are like, and you're going to
Yeah.
start seeing them because everybody's going to
I
start.
don't say his name.
No problem. That
Like Lord
Rumpel Munch,
Voldemort.
orange one. Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frump.
I do feel the energy of it just really pushing, and as the globe engages in anticipation of all this happening, and so I do feel it kind of pushing something, and so that energy is moving that direction. But you're asking about this week, okay?
My pendulum said no on this week,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean that whatever you guys say.
I can do timing. I can do. Oh,
I mean, I still feel like it's coming. I don't think.
it 100% is.
Yeah.
But there's something about this energy that is igniting everyone in anticipation.
There's definitely an
gonna come to-
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost like
there's
to avoid it.
something is going to happen. And I think it's this part of March. If we have any of star people here that know how to read the stars, but I think that drama is going to happen.
Yeah, I love that you said the drama because I had two cards. I got the Hangman, I got the Queen of Swords, and that made me feel like there's going to be a different angle, like there's going to be an unexpected something that might come forward regarding 45. Maybe it's that female energy. I don't know, maybe.
Wow.
There is something kind of floating there.
Wow. Yeah.
There's potential.
Yep. So he definitely, I feel like, again, like JJ put it correctly, in March, this side of March. And is that this week? I guess this is the last week of March. So in that, I have, there you go. He's the target and he is guilty. And Lisa, to back you up, I got new truth. There's some new truth there.
Yeah.
The thing with this is he's, with his whole threatening and getting people to try to kill these people, he's digging his own grave.
Yeah.
Right now with all this threatening to kill people and harm people or whatever for entertainment purposes only.
April
Always.
Fool's perfect. Terry says.
Oh yes, Terry. How funny.
Or April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Instead of March or April Fool's Day, we will take it.
But then again, with that timing though, just because Pamela, you threw that out there, that doesn't so much say that something's not. It's the beginnings of something might be happening this week.
Right.
It's all a process. So
Yeah, like somebody said, rumble energy. It's like you can hear it before the storm comes.
For sure. Yeah.
Rumble.
Prince Charming's mom. Okay. This is what I thought. Um, um, there's something with this energy and and I felt like it was purpose. Like whatever this energy build is, there's purpose to it. And so I did the timing cards, and it says until the lesson is learned. And look at the owl, the owl energy coming in. There's something to that, but just know that in the next few weeks, you're going to see a lot of things come down. Okay.
Yes. Definitely.
I like how you say coming down. That feels appropriate.
Like a tower moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe it's April 1st. Never know, but it is coming. It's coming in. All right. All right. Someone else pick.
Oh, well, I mean, JJ already removed herself from that equation.
I have.
Let's see here. Here's some.
Pamela says Al is your, and it was her question. That's so funny. Al is her spirit animal. Wow.
There's one from Heather.
Hi, Heather.
And he
Any
said,
sign that Putin will be stopped soon?
again, it's that whole, what's your definition of soon? Like this year?
What's on your cup? What did you just show something on your cup?
Oh no, it's just they're paddles
Paddling up a river
without a paddle.
without
Going
a
up.
paddle because paddles are there. There you go. There's your answer. All right. Will he be stopped soon?
People being people. Yeah. That's right, Cheryl. People being people. Scott said that Putin was dead. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Oh.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Okay.
I mean, I'm a little sketchy on the definition of soon on that, but I did get
Right.
the
That's
three-
exactly. So I reframed it to more of a specific time because soon to the spirit world is like,
right. So for this year, I mean, I got the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, going to calmer waters,
so
looking
moving
ahead. I even got the Justice card too, which is interesting.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is going to be a pivotal year, I think. And we're early in the year, first quarter, so that's good. I think this year we will see some kind of a shift with the whole Putin reign.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to read these cards that I got. You guys can read the energy yourself and take what you think it says. So that's where I'm leaving it.
Love and light.
Love and
Love
light.
and light. The end.
Love and light.
Okay. There we go. All right. Let's do one more, and then we're going to dive into the prayer time, you guys.
Okay.
So you
Oh my gosh, it's been an hour already. That's crazy.
We're having way too much wild fun.
It's just too wild.
Too wild here.
So wild. We do need to do an Intuitives Gone Wild on my channel, though, guys.
Yeah,
And we need to figure out what wild means.
What is
Yes.
wild? What is wild?
And do that.
Define wild.
It needs to
Wild
happen.
would be me staying up like later than I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh, we should do it like 9 your time, and that would be wacky, right? That's awesome.
Okay.
Still looking.
Go ahead and start putting your prayers in as well right now while I look. I think this is a really great question, a good question, Sue. And I feel like I feel like we can all listen to this answer and take in the energy for ourselves for when we feel like this sometimes, or when things are happening and not seeming to go our way. So Sue, let me know if you're still here. I forgot to give my speech at the beginning.
Oh, that's right. You didn't give your mama speech.
My mama speech. If you get a question, and make sure you hang out
If
for
you
the
enter
hour.
a question, you need to stick around.
Stick
1
around.
hour of an investment is not that big a deal.
Not that big a deal. So if you're here, Sue, because again, I didn't give the speech.
Yes,
so.
they are here.
Oh, yay. Okay, Sue. All right. Sue's asking for those who are just watching and not seeing the screen here, is my daughter Amy the cause of her constant bad luck, or is this her life's path? Sue, what is her if you can give me her full birthday, I'd like to see her life path number here with this. I don't feel like this is just her life path. However, I'd love to know her life path number to help out. So I just need her full birthday. And again, it's not a mistake that I have this change the narrative shirt on today. It's come in handy a few times. And
I do kind of want to throw out there. I think some of it with Sue might be she's just not. Is she listening to other people instead of trusting her own instincts on things? I feel like there's something like that going on.
12/16/1972.
Woohoo! 72.
Is that you, Mama?
Yay!
Oh, nice.
That's her problem. She was born in 72.
Okay, we're looking at yeah. Okay, Exhibit A down here.
Yeah. She was almost born in 73? That's the problem.
Okay, so I'm showing a life path 2. So you can go ahead and Google that. Look up a couple different Google searches on that, so you're not like just honing in on one. I want you to kind of make sure that you get a kind of a more well-rounded on understanding life path 2. However, the immediate thing that came to me with that life path 2 is a lot of times we're really good in we twos are bringing in so one would be more general, like where they can do things on their own, right? They're real ones are really kind of like that fool. They're not afraid. They just go for it. They don't always need other people to help in that support. They're door openers. They really press through. Ones do. So then when you step into a 2, because you're asked more of a challenging question here. One of the challenges areas of a 2 would be needing that, feeling like they always need another person in their life. And so I don't know if this has kind of been something that is familiar to her, that maybe going through a lot of people because of that codependency part, maybe. And needing another person. And so not always picking the right people to be around her. Is that what you said, Lisa?
I said something to the effect of it really felt like she might be listening to others, even without your knowledge.
Right, because of that.
And not trusting her own instincts.
Not trusting her own instincts, her own ability to grab and move forward. I feel like it's So in that she's caught in some old narratives and beliefs that can be shifted for her, but I don't see it as a bad luck because of her, just her life and not her life path. We're offered different challenges that we choose to come in with to overcome and, rise above some way or another, awaken to remember who she is fully.
She was a widow since 8 years ago.
Okay, so again, that was just that's just a part of two that can happen to twos.
I love that I'm hearing the wind chimes. Well, this is
pretty.
yeah. On my end,
I'm just getting, it's not about bad luck here. I don't.
No, and I got the Page of Swords for her. I got the World, and that kind of makes me feel like she is kind of on her own search of some sort. I think even if you might feel like she's not moving forward or not looking ahead, I think she is. But there, I did get that Hermit for her. I don't know if that's, or I mean, I got the World for her. I think maybe she feels like maybe there's so much of a larger picture that's hard for her to kind of narrow down what she wants to do. Maybe there's some contrast with that. I don't know. What were you going to say, Debbie?
I think it's super important that she does not believe that about herself here, Sue. That's the most important thing that came in right at the beginning and is still here, that she doesn't believe that she has bad luck and things keep happening to her. She can co-create her own life. She can co-create her own reality. So if she feels like it's just one thing after another, let's pause that. And we're going to rewrite this next chapter that is not going to be one right thing after another. I choose to making some conscious choice to shift her thought processes in what's happened to her in her life.
Take ownership, take that empowerment role, right?
Take the wheel back of her own bus.
Yeah.
What a beautiful soul she is. And she believes in everybody else around her, but she doesn't reflect that back on herself here. So that's where the work is to be done, is to love herself. JJ?
They showed me two things. I was checking in with the energy centers, the chakras, and they showed me that it was everything is good except for when you get to like around the belly button area and down, it's like closed off. So that's where you get like grounded and I mean, you guys probably know more about the energy centers, but when I think about them, it would be, I don't know if your kiddo likes nature, but to get out and just hang around some trees where there's roots, lots and lots of roots, or do some gardening, something like that. But they were also showing me that when she's walking, there are these like big rocks or boulders that she keeps kicking, but it's like they were made for a set, because they're like a movie, because it's made out of painted foam. Like when it feels like, oh, I'm stumbling all the time, but it's just like, no, those aren't big things. Those are just
almost making them bigger than what they really are.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I would say definitely nature reminds everybody to be present, and rivers and all of that. So if they're a nature kiddo, I would recommend that.
Yeah.
Love that.
And we need to put her in Sue, put her on the prayer list here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Sue. We're giving you a big hug too, Mama. Yeah. All right. Have people been putting their prayers in? I was too busy.
Some.
Lots
Yeah.
of prayers. Were you going to read them? Because I was just kind of.
No. I just want the intention. The intention's been placed, and
Yes,
so
they've been doing it.
that's part of the placing the intention. Everyone,
Guys, keep putting your prayers in there like you have been.
Okay.
Do you two have any prayers you want to put in?
Gosh.
I know sometimes we forget about ourselves when we're
Oh
doing
no,
this.
I did 100%. And I remember this morning, I'm like, gosh, I wish I could bring this in for myself today.
Mhm.
And I'm like, but this isn't about me. It's about the family.
Yeah.
And now it's totally left, but it was something really, really I wanted to bring in. That's so funny. I can't.
Yeah, I can't think
But
of it.
I'm going to hand it over to my higher self, and they're going to put the intention in just like spiritually.
Mhm.
You know what? For me, moving forward and letting go.
Nice.
I'm gonna put that in
Okay.
there.
Ooh, I like it. Yes.
Moving forward.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
see a lot of healing ones.
There you
That's
go.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, you guys. Beautiful intentions.
You know, we were one of the reasons I was up so early is because I had Kevin on my channel, and we were talking about this wave that's here now. Maybe it was always there, I don't know. But this wave we had to talk about it on the 24th, so it's only a couple of days ago. And this wave helps us transmute. It's almost as if you know something or feel like, you know, you might have some health issues or soul wounds, or, you know, just something that like, you know, the ancestral trauma, generational stuff. It's like this wave comes in and it hears like that out of tune, like a piano key, right? And it's almost as if the wave just helps it like dissipate. And so when it comes to this, I see a lot of the healing stuff. I think that's going to be a part of this. I think it's a prayer. We're all going to be a part of calling in these heart codes.
I like it.
Yeah, because we all wear these hats. Like we wear these hats and they're like, some of them are like super old hats, you know, it's like vintage, and maybe we need to take those off. I don't know. We don't need all of those old hats. But yeah.
Oh, music, yes.
Music does
It's
heal.
that frequency. It moves that,
Mhm.
and put your intention in. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to do this. Keep Lisa on the big highlight.
No.
Okay.
Oh, good, Craig. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to start tapping into the tree. Let's tap into that tree. That's some Vermont talk for you.
Tap into that tree.
Yeah. So think about your, we're going to do this energy work right in front of your heart space. And yeah, Rose, you can wear your cowboy hat. That's a good thing to ride this wave. Yeah. So think about the space right in front of your heart, your solar plexus work, and just take a couple of breaths in, and every time you release the breath, think about just releasing one of those hats, one of those jobs that you have to do, one of those responsibilities. And because sometimes it could be a hat you want to wear, and sometimes it could be a hat that, you know, you reluctantly are wearing. So just for this time for yourself right now, you know, just release those hats. And this is just for you and your heart and your soul. This is just for you. Just imagine you putting the hat down on the ground, hanging it on a tree branch, seeing it blow away in the wind if that's appropriate. And this heart space, the space right in front of us, think of a color that you can fill it. Any color, could be tie-dyed, anything you want. Let your imagination fly with whatever color or a song that's in there. Yeah, okay, so the wind is going to come in and help us with these ripples, this wave, and it's going to start. So imagine that you have a pebble in your hand, and this heart space is this beautiful reflection pool. And you have this beautiful pebble. And seeing this peaceful, reflective pool filled with your colors. Seeing some birds, butterflies, whatever animals want to come into this area. And enjoying this just for yourself, this peaceful area. Almost as if you're standing there barefoot and you've walked over some debris, and they say, pick your feet up and just brush the debris off of your feet. Something that might have been annoying you. Brushing off the feet. To have this beautiful connection to this pool area. Feeling the ground. Plugging ourselves in. Oh, how beautiful. We get to ask our ancestors and our guides to send us the heart codes. These codes for our hearts. Just see them raining down this beautiful color. These little codes, big codes. Filling us up, filling our DNA up, filling our life's energy cup up. Almost, I can see some looking like glitter and some looks like confetti. And accepting these with an open heart, even though sometimes our heart hurt. Somebody has feathers that are falling. And they say with the pebble that you have in your hand, now that all of these heart codes have come into our heart space in this reflective pool, they say, if you're called to, go ahead and drop the pebble into this reflective pool and watch the ripples. And as it ripples, we can feel our energy clearing. It's nice and crisp. And it feels so good. And purposeful. Imagine that beautiful color, the beautiful song going out with these ripples, and it goes out beyond us and it fills up this room. It fills up your backyard. This contagious laughter and love. And caring. The compassion. And as you see this go out further and further and further, remember that this starts with you, your heart space, your soul space, Totonoshtita no kayewa yewa yewa. This gift that we can give ourselves. Tutano katanoshtita. Kitano nanaki. And as we know these ripples are going further and further out, let's just focus on ourselves. Pa umanuka ntanoshtita. Call in for our prayers to be answered. Seeing our wings growing so we can do those jobs. Tatanoshti yewa yewa. They say put the angel hat on. Oh no. Tatanoshti tato kayemash titano kayewa yewa. Light worker hat. They're giving us hats. So good thing we threw some of those hats away. Ano tanoshti yewa. Light workers. Tato tanoshti tano kayewa. These most beautiful hats that we get to wear. And it's not just hats, it's like the wings, like the fairy wings. You're putting them on like they're like the little kid ones and they light up. And so laughter and inner child joy, and wonder. Tutus. They're putting some tutus on. And then when we spin, the feathers, the confetti, the glitter, it like spins up in the wind as well, and it travels on the wave a little bit until it settles somewhere else. And they say that's like the energy that we have. It's like a metaphor. They're just saying that humans can hold so much. You love to multitask. They say sometimes it's nice to send out that wave. To take time and sit with your soul self, sit with your heart codes. And they say, thank you so much for showing up. And seeing those waves, carrying our prayers as well. And they know that some of us are sad. And when we connect with that wave that goes out all around us, sometimes that helps us stand. And they hope that makes sense. Yena tano kayewa. Sending out the energy pano tano kata no noshtita for ourselves, for the others in the group. Pano papakoka nana tanoshtita. Hoping we receive the messages that were sent with love. I can see that there's an envelope with like a heart sticker on it. They see you, they feel you. Katotano, we love you. Panotanoshita kayewa. Mananati tano kayewa. Etanoshtita. And they're bringing the image up of the walking and feeling like you're stumbling. And they're like, it's okay, child, because those aren't heavy things. They look like they're going to be heavy. They look like it's going to be hard to get through. But they say, we just gave you your wings. Just use your wings. Twirl with your tutu. And just remember the wonder. It's like the best gift that we could give ourselves. It's the wonder. Enjoy your hats. So it is.
And so it is. And while we're in this space, I want everyone to just kind of come together, because right at the end there, they were showing me while the waves were hitting, that it's okay. It's okay to remember you're not alone. And so I saw all of us connecting in, holding hands, connecting arm to arm, doing some of the ripples and the waves together. We're connected. We're connected to the collective. We're connected to one another. We do have our hermit times, but that's to bring back enlightenment and awareness to the collective. It's raising the collective's consciousness, right? So let's step in and just hold on for a moment. Group connection. And in this moment, go ahead and again, you can throw your intention in together, right? Together. Yeah. I love connecting in to you guys. And so it is. Yes.
So it is.
I never cease to be blown away, because I write a bunch of stuff and then I stop and I'm just, and so a lot of things that you went into, it was already written. So it's just kind of backing you guys. I don't know. What is that word? Confirmation in the direction that spirit is going here. But every action creates a ripple.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
I'm loving the wind chimes.
Oh, we love
Well, it's not just the wind chimes. I hear a distortion now. It's like when the
it's like
energy work. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Yeah.
And sometimes that in a ripple can turn into a wave. It can even turn into a tidal wave,
Mm.
So every action, so we're being conscious about those actions, right? They're also saying being conscious about taking time to go inward here, introspection here. That solitude and reflection is important. We get so up in the noise here, right? So part of this is getting that inner guidance, and that inner guidance is your higher self. And soul searching, self-discovery, doing that spirit quest. That meditation, take that personal retreat, do those things for yourself, because that is helpful to the collective, just like they were saying before here. And what I'm just bringing in what JJ, what Tuta was bringing in. And another part that I feel like they were bringing in was, this came in earlier this morning for me. In discussion with Chris and it came rushing back in right now, you guys. And that was being part of the world, but not of it. And how,
Ooh, yeah.
because we're here to be part of it. We're here to experience, but we don't have to be of it. And so that's kind of something to kind of mull about in your hermit time. Personal quest, guided meditation were the last things I wrote down. So if you need some guided meditation, there's a lot of beautiful ones on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just turn that on in the background and take some of that hermit time to go inward, that personal space. Prince Charming said she saw lime green everywhere.
Yeah, somebody else saw like a bright green, like spring.
Cheryl did too.
Yeah, Paisley.
Lots of green, you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting, Annie, because when I was journeying with Tuta today, they wanted me to bring us into that circle at the end. So to that collective circle connection.
Richie had an interesting question. I'd love to hear what you two come up with. He says, is this collective creating a wave for healing soul wounds?
I love it.
I was wondering if your people might have something to say about that.
I feel like you started that wave the other day. Was that yesterday?
I think it was 24th. It was Friday.
Friday.
And I've been like, ever since.
Started that wave 100%. Yeah. So settle into those waves that come in the spirit, you guys. So they started the wave, and we might not have been there, but the wave kind of comes through, and we're like, where did that come from? So kind of just, instead of pushing against it, go with the wave. It's much, go with it. Settle into it. That's what I wrote down anyway.
I love the idea of settling into a wave. Like, when you relax and it's just like, you just give into it. Like, especially if you're like in a river that's not going that fast, but you're just like, okay, take me where you want to take me.
Cheryl, I'm glad you were here. Terry saw yellow hard hats with
I
light.
love heart. Yeah, I love the heart.
I love that. So we're doing some deep work, Terry.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And with a light on it, it's like nighttime.
Yeah, we're getting in there. We're getting into some shadow areas, right? Oh, okay. Well, you guys, loving all of you. And
yeah,
I just want us to I want us to leave with this. And it's when we heard in spirit, we love you. Hold that, you guys. Hold that. You were told, we love you.
My wind is going crazy.
I can hear it and I love it. So we love you, and we love you is coming in, that message. So hold that close to your heart. You're loved and held. And so until next time, blessings to you, and continue to connect in whenever you want. We have this connection here. Connect in, go to that place where we connected in that prayer, and it is there for you to return to over and over again. And next week on the couch is actually on my couch again. But back to the normal.
I feel like we're playing Uno.
It's pretty much, yeah. Reverse.
Skip.
Blue, reverse. Okay.
Yeah. So until then, we'll see you on our perspective channels during the week. We have lots of stuff going on. We'll see you there. Thank you for your unconditional love and support of all of us. And again, thank you to all the moderators here today for holding space, and all the donations, and all the members. Love you guys. And here it is.